This is how trash acts. Warning, the EBT wars are here. People with no food stamps demanding food from your home. Any piece of trash that comes to my home tries to break in, they will not be walking out of here, they will be crawling. This is unbelievable.
You know what? If I don't get my food stamps, I'm going to Walmart.
I'm sorry, let's try this again. My headphones weren't particularly plugged in. But this is just amazing. All the people I see doing this, black people, white people, all this, they're threatening to hurt the average Joe Schmo. This proves my point. They're nothing but a bunch of entitled cowards. Why aren't you going after Schumer, who's holding everything up? The five Democrats whose votes are holding all your shit up. Why aren't you going after them? Oh, because if you go after them, you know something will happen to you. But you go after the average Joe Schmo, you're likely to get a slap on the wrist. Piece of trash cowards.
You know what? If I don't get my food stamps, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to rack up, and I'm going to ride right out the door, and I dare anybody to put their hands on me. I'm going back to stealing, so you better lock your cars. I'm going to take everything in sight.
I hate to say it.
Now, what do cars have to do with it? And anything that may be in there, like a phone or whatever. This is dirty trash looking for an excuse.
But stereotypes exist for a reason.
Yep, let's hear that one more time.
But stereotypes exist for a reason.
But if a white person believes the stereotypes, they're racist. But if the black people do the stereotypical shit, white people just need to shut up. Come to my home. Come to my fucking home. I will defend it with everything I got. Anyone who does this shit, they should be put in prison 10 years minimum. Make new prisons. And their kids, put them in the fucking system. Hey, if the government's going to be paying for the kids anyway, put them in the fucking system. And no, don't blame the white man for this.
And I cannot think of anything that reaffirms the negative stereotypes about some black people more than these videos that we're seeing, more than this reaction that we're seeing to this.
I've been seeing white people go off too. And I feel the same thing about them. They want to act like these trash and do the same things. Do this, do that. You want to be trash? Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, I don't care. Minimum jail, prison, whatever, 10 fucking years. 10 years. And your kids go into the system. No reason for them to go to a relative just so they can get food stamps for them again. And then what? The Democrats pull this bullshit again? Your relatives and your kids pull the bullshit? No.
This EBT food stamps situation. And folks, make no mistake about it. A lot of these people just want to use this as an excuse to cause chaos and to commit random senseless acts of violence.
And to get away with it. Oh, but you can't call them trash. Oh, no. I saw a video of one woman going off, and someone in the video said she was wearing Chanel glasses. How do you have actual Chanel glasses, but you're on government benefits? I can understand knockoffs. Knockoffs are pretty, they're cheap. No, a lot of people on government assistance, they want the actual thing to be bougie, to be more than what they are. Yo, bitch, you're poor. I'm poor. Accept it and move on. Being poor is not the worst thing in the world. But image is everything.
which is something that we're kind of used to seeing from these people, but they want to take it to a whole new level. They want to crank things up a notch. Okay? Because we quickly went from, oh, how is my family going to eat? We're going to go steal groceries, to them threatening to go destroy grocery stores and steal the groceries, to
And you're going to destroy grocery stores? What are you going to do next month, stupid? That's why I said people who do this shit, you just got to put them away. They don't care that they do this shit. They feel they were disrespected and they're owed. Here you go. Here's a prison cell for 10 fucking years. And if you get out and do worse, I say DP them.
them threatening to hurt employees, threatening to sit outside the grocery store and rob whoever can buy their own groceries. And now, ladies and gentlemen, all of this has evolved to now they're threatening that on November 1st, if they don't have their food stamps, they're not going to go to the grocery store. They're going to show up to people's front doors who they know can afford their own groceries. They're going to show up to their front doors to take
I hope a lot of people own guns. Clean up the street on your own.
their food. That's what they're threatening to do. I'm not kidding. They're all over the internet saying this, and they're laughing and they're giggling about it. They're not joking, but they're laughing about it because that's how entitled they are.
Hmm.
They literally think, oh, if the government isn't going to pay for my groceries, then I have the right to basically go to white people's houses, because that's what this really boils down to. We
Exactly. It's all about black and white, and the black people feel they don't have as much as white people. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Most don't want to earn, they want to be given. They want to be the kings and queens they believe they were in Africa, but they're not willing to go back to Africa. Why? If the motherland is so important, why not go back there? Why not enrich it? Why not make it better? Because they know that's not how it is, and they know they can get away with shit here in America. Laws have to be changed to stop this shit. No more leniency, no more cashless bails, no more, oh, she's a woman, let her get away with it. No.
we now have the right to go to white people's houses and go to neighborhoods that are more well off. We're going to go to homes where people
And destroy shit. I've heard black people say that it's a lie that when black people get into a neighborhood, they destroy it. Really? And it's not all black people. There are black people who would never even think of doing this shit. It's the trash. They see a neighborhood that looks good. Oh, there's got to be a lot of white people in there. Maybe there is. But you got to come in and try to ruin it? You're that miserable? Instead of worrying about another neighborhood, why don't you worry about taking care of your own? I get told all the time, you don't call out white people. Yeah, I do. When I see it, I'm not going to specifically go out searching for white people committing crimes just to appease black people. Get the fuck out of here. But what's on my YouTube? What's on my Instagram? What's on my Twitter? What's on my Facebook? What's being put out there? So if I see something I want to talk about it, I fucking will. You hear people in this sector talking about cleaning up the YouTube streets. How about cleaning up the actual streets and doing away with all the trash? Now, maybe some trash can be reused or salvageable. Most, I don't think can. And honestly, that goes for all colors. Don't destroy your neighborhood. You destroy grocery stores, they're going to close down and go someplace else. What are you going to do? Follow them there and destroy that too? So again, you have nothing? Oh, but it's white privilege you got to worry about, not black privilege.
We know have to pay for their own groceries, and we're going to knock on their door, and if they don't give us their food, we're going to take their food. That's literally what they're threatening to do now. And there's clips all over the internet of them threatening to do this. In fact, I always bring the receipts. I have one of the clips right here. Now, before I roll this clip, if you guys support the channel, because I'm probably one of the only people on YouTube actually talking about this.
No, there are others. There's Anton Daniels. There's I just went a blank, but there are a few. Others are too afraid of black women. Well, guess what? The trash black women can kiss my white ass, which is something they will never have as a white ass. They will never have white skin. They will never have beautiful green eyes like I do. They will never have the straight, pretty hair growing out of their head like I do. You don't like me talking like this? Change how you's fucking are. Who came up with good hair? It wasn't white people. Who came up with wanting their kids to have pretty eyes? What, your brown eyes aren't pretty? It's part of your kids, it's part of you. Nope. Want something you can't have, bitch about it, blame people for it? The fuck out of here.
I need your help. They don't promote my videos in the algorithm because I call out things like this. I need you all to hit the like button, and I need you all to share the video. Also, if you really support the channel and you want to take your support further, you could donate via Cash App or Super Thanks, because I actually have to pay for my own groceries. And now I got a bunch of people who are angry about these videos that say that they're going to show up to my front door and steal my groceries.
That's what trashy animals do. You're not allowed to speak. They are. I've got people wanting to take my channel away from me so I can't talk, but they can still spew their racist bullshit all over the place. Unbelievable. And then you're not allowed to call them animals no matter how they're behaving. Fuck you.
Oh, that won't end well. But let's go ahead and roll this clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
This message is for everybody that's not on food stamps and that is on TikTok laughing and just so happy that people ain't gonna get their food stamps.
Yo, fuck you, bitch. Who's happy? Oh, TikTok. Well, I'm never on my TikTok. I don't think this is a funny situation. The only thing I thought was funny was when you had people complaining they couldn't get their junk food and soda anymore. Who gives a fuck about junk food and soda? Buy chicken. And I don't want to hear chicken's racist. I don't know not one white person that doesn't eat chicken, so fuck off. I found out this year turkey chop meat is cheaper than the beef chop meat. Guess what? It's very rare now I buy regular chop meat. I buy the turkey. And you can do all the things with that meat as you do with the fucking beef. You can make meatballs, you can make meatloaf, you can make chopped meat stew, you can make Salisbury steak, you can make hamburgers. They didn't cut yous off dead, motherfuckers. Just like people who are not on food stamps, they have to make do. You were supposed to make do. I remember one video this big black bitch went behind the fucking counter. I can't get my Reese's? You are lucky that little white woman didn't have a knife and stabbed your ass. You had no right going behind there to look at shit. Very intimidating. But people think they have the right, and they do not. The Democrats shut the government down. Boo hoo, you can't get your shit. Boo hoo. Start selling your shit. That's what white people would have to do if they were on EBT and didn't have anything. They'd have to try to sell something to get money. Oh, but because your ancestors, fuck your ancestors. They're turning over in their graves for what the fuck you people are pulling. And yes, micro dick, you little bitch. Just like the little bitch Arabia and the little bitch DJ Cleveland. And DJ Cleveland, do you really think you'd be off this list, you white fuck? You think they'd spare you because you act black, you hang out with black people, you think you're black? You're a fool in this sector. It was proven on Pick and Choose's panel. Are you that blind? Come into my house. You're not walking out of here. And I'll spit on you as you're crawling out.
This message is for y'all. Y'all be like, oh, I got a job. I can pay for my food. Y'all ain't gonna have food stamps. How y'all go eat? Baby, how you think they go eat? Off you. Yeah.
They're already eating off of people who work. I got something nice here for you. Come on. Let's see, what do I have right now in the house food? I have one pack of chicken. I have 2 boxes of Kraft. I have 2 boxes of pasta. I have 2 jars of this roasted garlic parmesan sauce. And I have a bunch of canned vegetables. Oh, wait, and I have some packets of mashed potatoes. Now, I don't have a lot, but you think you're going to come into my house and you're going to steal? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I've got a pack of stuffing too. You think your trashy ass is going to come in my house and touch anything? You really think that? How many homeowners own guns? Now, I don't have a gun. I don't know where the fuck these people came up with that shit. But I do have something that'll hurt just as bad. Now, stick your tongues up your asses and wait for the shutdown to be over or go after Schumer. No, you want to go after the average Joe Schmo. Why? Because you're jealous of what they have and you don't. You're not only jealous of white people's looks, you're jealous of what they fucking have. Trash.
Yeah, off you. You know how many homes about to get broken into? You know how many people about to get knocked over the head coming out their job or leaving the ATM or the bank?
See, this is animalistic predatory behavior. Oh, but the white man's forcing them to do this. Then go after the white man who's causing the problem. No. The jealous pieces of shit want to go after what they have to look at all the time and they can't be.
You know how many people about to get set the fuck up? I'm just saying, while you over there laughing, grinning, cheesing, looking like Chester the cat, baby,
You dopey bitch, it's the Cheshire Cat, not Chester. What, you weren't taught how to read?
they gonna go for y'all first. They coming for y'all first. I'm just saying. Don't laugh.
And this is like the people on that train when that guy stabbed that white woman. Especially the jealous black woman who was right across the aisle from her. You could see it on her face. She was happy that happened. Can't stand looking at white people. Can't stand anyone being happy. This makes you happy. You're garbage.
For somebody else's pain, baby, because guess what? They gonna make you feel that shit 10 times worse. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying. Would you like the white people who'd like you put back in chains, put in power, and have it done? Just saying. Just saying. Because you're falling right into their bullshit acting like this and talking like this. Most white people don't want black people put back in chains, but you'll certainly change our minds. You do this fucking bullshit.
Be blessed, though.
So, because they don't want to work, because they just want to lay on their back and pop out baby after baby after baby that they themselves cannot afford to take care of, they think that people who earn an honest living and bust their ass day in and day out deserve to feel their pain because they might not be able to get thousands of dollars in food stamps so they can go buy a bunch of.
I knew a woman who welfare told her because she had two extra kids, they weren't going to pay for them. Her mother adopted one of them and the other one she put in the system. The woman was Hispanic, but that shows you how much these people really care about their kids. They are literally a fucking paycheck. So, what do you think's going to happen to those kids if there are no government funds coming in for them? What do animals do to their young sometimes? Then those bitches won't be hungry.
Snacks that they probably shouldn't be eating anyway. Because all of these people in these videos, they're all fat. And I say this as a fat person. I'm looking at all of these people like, damn, It looks like y'all have been eating pretty good, okay? It looks like y'all have been eating pretty good for sure. But this is where we're at, folks. They're hee-heeing and ha-haing, giggling, laughing. They think it's funny that their food stamps are going to get cut off and that they're going to basically, they think, have a valid excuse to go out here and act the
I hope Trump sends in the army. And when you see the trash doing this, treat them like the animals they are. I don't care if they're white. I don't care if they're black, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, whatever. Just take them out. There will be no rehabilitating these people. And you can't have them around other people.
way that they want to act anyway, right? They want to act this way anyway. The food stamps is just an excuse for them to while out, basically. That's what this is looking like to me. And you know what I find kind of funny? I don't know how things are where you live, but in Florida, they just made it legal to open carry inside of Publix.
Please let that happen here everywhere. And before these lowlifes lose their food stamps. This way, people have the right. A crowd is coming at them, bang, bang, ba bang, 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 and aim for right between the eyes, not the leg or the arm where they can live and come back and try it again. Nope. And again, I don't care what color they are. You have to protect yourself.
So I don't think these people are going to be bothering people at Publix. They may bother people somewhere else, but you know, if you have to go to
Oh, and Georgia. Publix now allows open carry of firearms in stores in Florida and Georgia. Gee, I wonder why.
Publix looking like freaking Rambo or something in today's climate, then that may be what it takes. But you know, we could laugh at these videos a little bit because it's funny to laugh at how ratchet and stupid some of these people
And I betcha a lot of these people will be like Bianca Ellis. Go look her up. Attack and kill children, attack the elderly, because they'll be the easiest to take out. That's animal mentality, so treat them like animals and put them down.
are, but they mean business. They actually mean what they're saying. They're not joking about
And they're looking forward to this happening. See, that's the key. They're looking forward to it. We have all this facial recognition software. When they do it, recognize their faces and go and take them out. There's no hope for people who find pleasure in this shit. I don't find pleasure in poor people who are on food stamps not being able to have any. But you sick, twisted pieces of shit are going after the wrong people. Go after Schumer and the five Democrats holding up your fucking benefits.
what they're saying. They may laugh about it because they're demented, entitled, and just off the chain,
Yep.
but they mean what they're saying. So you guys need to act accordingly and prepare. You know, because you know who their main targets are going to be already, right? The main targets that they always have. They're going to go after Asian people. They always
Which for the black people, that's not black.
love going after Asian people, and then they're going to go after old people, old white
There you go, especially white, because they're jealous of the skin.
people, and they're going to go after white ladies that are probably with their children and stuff. They're
Which I just said, like Bianca Ellis did. And the women on EBT who are black, are you going to scalp the white women too? Like fucking Leatherface? And wear their scalps thinking it's better than a wig or a weave?
They're going to prey on the most vulnerable. So
Yup.
if you have a vulnerable person in your life, if ish does hit the fan and we do get to this point, don't be allowing grandma to go out to the supermarket by herself to get applesauce and candied yams, okay? You might want to escort her there. Don't send your vulnerable people out here because that's who they're going to prey on. And if you've been on the internet at any point in the last 15 years, you know that even food stamps aside, they like playing the knockout game and knocking out old white people and stuff anyway. So this
Because they're fucking cowards.
is just their latest excuse for doing so.
Yep.
So, like I said, be prepared. And I know some of these grocery stores and like meat markets and stuff are already preparing. I know I have people who watch this channel that own little markets and stuff like that, and I've heard from them, and they're getting ready for the possibility of this happening. And I know that if someone goes to their establishment causing problems, that it's not going to end well for them. So it's really crazy to watch all of this play out. And, as I watch these videos of them threatening to do this and threatening to do that, I just can't help but wonder how this is like, okay. I feel like if I got
Because most are black. And you gotta let black people get away with shit, especially black women. Because if you don't, you're racist. Because of what their ancestors went through. These people are parasitic leeches who want to suck on the dead bones of their ancestors. They have so much. Oh, we don't have what you have. A ton of people have more than what I have. 99.99999% of my shit in my home comes from Timu. I ain't ashamed of it. I love that shit. They come from the Dollar Tree, 99-cent stores. I love it. But no, people want $1,000 shoes, $1,000 purses. Grow the fuck up. Instead of acting like teenagers. Well, my friend has it and I want it too. The fuck out of here.
on social media and was threatening to kill Walmart workers and beat up old ladies and steal their food every day, I feel like I would be in jail by now or something. But they just openly, threaten this, make these threats and stuff because they don't feel as if they'll, suffer from any consequences because they're that entitled. So, like I said in past videos,
They do anything, you have to make them suffer. And suffer severely so other people will say, maybe I won't be doing this. Unless they're too stupid and put themselves in the same position.
we, and I don't mean like me or you, but this country, we have created a monster when it comes to this ghetto portion of this community that
Yup,
is acting in the way they're acting now.
yup.
But there's no telling what the coming days will bring. For now, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, sound off down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon.
You let most get away with shit during the COVID lockdowns. California was telling people, oh, as long as you don't go over $1,000, you can steal what you want. So they were going to stores, especially beauty supply stores, which, as you can see, these bitches, there ain't no beauty supply thing in the world that's going to help them because their inner ugliness comes out in their faces. That's why they have to use all the makeup and the wigs and the weaves to camouflage it and catfish everybody. Now, you let everybody get away with it before, you let them get away with it for however long with that $1,000 thing and whatever. And then they complained because certain beauty products were under lock and key. Well, why do you think that is? Was it white people stealing those products? I'm listening. I'm not even hearing crickets. They need to allow the police to do their jobs, and if tasers don't work, guess what? And dump them all into mass graves like they did with the COVID people who died. Have they been returned to their families yet? These people make me sick.